Billie Eilish cries in complete disbelief after Nat Wolff's gesture. It was supposed to be just another quiet evening, nothing dramatic, nothing out of the ordinary. After weeks of non-stop schedules, studio sessions, and public appearances, Billie Eilish had finally carved out a rare moment to breathe. No cameras, no flashing lights, just peace. Or at least that's what she thought. Because what happened next, nobody, literally nobody, saw it coming. Billy had been keeping things low key lately. Those close to her knew she'd been dealing with a whirlwind of emotions, balancing her career, her personal life, and the intense spotlight that never seems to leave her alone. And through all of that, one name kept coming up: Nat Wolff. Their connection had been the subject of endless speculation. Were they just friends, something more, or something deeper than neither of them was ready to fully explain? Whatever it was, it clearly meant something. Over the past few weeks, insiders noticed a shift. Billy seemed quieter, more reflective. Nat, more distant. Texts became shorter, calls became less frequent, and suddenly the warmth that once defined their bond felt uncertain. Fans started picking up on it too. Social media went into detective mode, analyzing every detail, every like, every post, every subtle hint. Something wasn't right. That evening, Billy wasn't expecting anyone. No plans, no visitors. But then there was a knock. At first, she hesitated. It was late, too late for casual drop ins. Her heart started racing, not out of fear, but out of that strange instinct you get when something important is about to happen. She opened the door, and there he was, Nat Wolff, standing there, silent, holding something behind his back. For a few seconds, neither of them spoke. Billy's eyes widened, not just in surprise, but in confusion. Nat had been distant, cold, even, and now suddenly he was here. "What are you doing here?" she finally asked, her voice barely above a whisper. Nat didn't answer right away. Instead, he slowly stepped forward, and that's when Billy noticed something she would never forget: the gesture that broke her. In his hands was something deeply personal, not something flashy, not something expensive, but something that meant everything. It was a carefully put together collection: letters, photos, little moments captured over time, things only they would understand, memories, inside jokes, pieces of a connection that never really faded, even when it felt like it had. And at the very top, a handwritten note. Nat finally spoke. "I didn't know how to say all this, so I had to show you." The moment Billy read the first new few lines, she froze. Her hands started trembling, her eyes filled instantly, and then, before she could even finish reading, she broke down. Tears, real tears. Not the kind you hold back, not the kind you hide. The kind that comes from being completely overwhelmed. Disbelief, emotion, shock, relief, pain, love, all at once. "I thought you gave up on me." Through tears, Billy looked up at him and said the words that had clearly been sitting in her heart for weeks. "I thought you gave up on me." Nat shook his head immediately. "No, I was trying to figure out how to not lose you." And just like that, everything changed. Nat admitted he had pulled away not because he didn't care, but because he cared too much. He was overwhelmed, unsure, trying to process feelings he didn't fully understand himself, and instead of communicating, he disappeared, a mistake he clearly regretted. What happened next? Billy stepped forward, still crying, and wrapped her arms around him, not hesitant, not unsure, just real. And for a moment, the outside world didn't exist. Not fame, not pressure, no expectations. Just two adults finally being honest. Of course, it didn't stay private for long. Whispers turned into reports, reports turned into headlines. Billie Eilish breaks down after Nat Wolff's emotional gesture. Fans stunned by what Nat did next. Is this the moment that changes everything? Social media erupted. Some fans were emotional, others were shocked, and many completely invested because this didn't feel staged. It felt real. So, what happens next? That's the question everyone is asking. Was this a fresh start, a closure moment, or the beginning of something even deeper? One thing is certain, that night changed everything. Sometimes the most powerful gestures aren't loud, they are quiet, personal, unexpected, and sometimes they are enough to bring someone to tears. Billie Eilish didn't cry because she was sad. She cried because in that moment she realized something she thought was slipping away was never really gone. Billie Eilish cries in complete tears after Nat Wolff's shocking gesture. It was supposed to be just another quiet evening, no flashing cameras, no screaming fans, no headlines waiting to explode. But what unfolded that night between Billy and Nat would soon turn into a moment no one, especially Billy, was emotionally prepared for. Billy had just wrapped up a long studio session. Her voice was tired, her mind overwhelmed, and honestly, she just wanted peace. Nat had insisted on picking her up himself, no driver, no security, just him. From the moment she got into the car, something felt different. He wasn't talking much, no jokes, no teasing, just quiet. Billy noticed that immediately. Why are you acting so weird like this? She asked softly. Not just smile, but it wasn't this usual smile. That's when her heart started racing.